Alright, welcome back to Hot Topics TV, y'all. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you've never been here before, click the bell next to the subscribe button so you're notified every time a new video goes up on Hot Topics TV. And you already know, if the topic is hot, we are on it. Let's talk about this whole Rihanna situation, man. It's got to be stressful right now, bro, because she is so pregnant. And you know how pregnant women get, right? I don't know if you know it, but her man, A$AP Rocky, the father of her unborn child, had just got arrested. Now, he got arrested on some serious charges. Anytime it's a charge involving a shooting, a gun, and a black man, you got to understand, it gets serious in the court system, right? However, there's news out here that says Rihanna remains hopeful. She's remaining hopeful for a positive outcome amid her boyfriend A$AP Rocky's arrest this week. This is according to the reports. The Fenty beauty mogul, who was pregnant with her first child with the rapper, is focused on her impending bundle of joy after Rocky was arrested in connection to a 2021 shooting incident. She hasn't spoken much about his arrest. She's truly focused right now on not trying to get too stressed out. And of course, because that wouldn't be good for the baby. This is what a unnamed source told US Weekly. The person said that she's very confident about everything. And she has told her friends that she's just hoping for a positive outcome in this whole situation involving A$AP. I mean, the worst case scenario is seeing the father of this newborn or this child that's on the way go to prison while the child is born and not be around to even witness the birth or be around for the first few years of the child's life, right? So A$AP Rocky, he was taken into custody at the Los Angeles Police Department after he and Rihanna returned from their vacation in Barbados Wednesday. You know, Riri had the pictures out there. She had her belly out. She was drinking coconut water, fresh from the coconut in Barbados. And a lot of people had a lot of good things to say, and some people were saying that she was being too extra. But the underlying talk about all that was that, oh, she's not coming back. She's too far gone pregnant. I thought women were not allowed to travel up till a certain part of their pregnancy, and after a while it gets too late. I guess she's not at that part of her pregnancy yet, so she was able to travel, take a quick little trip down to Barbados, rejuvenate, touch base with the family and whatnot, people that really trust you. And if you know about Rihanna, she's very big on family and friends. She's had the same besties since she was pretty much a little girl, and they've remained right by her side, and she's carried them with her all throughout her rise to superstardom and her journey into being this multi-billionaire slash mogul slash megastar that she is today. And she's kept her day ones around, right? And you already know the relationship between her dad, and her mom and whatnot. She is very close to her family. So a girl gets pregnant, she's probably needing her family around. She's probably needing her close friends around and all that. She probably wants to go home. She's also not the kind of Caribbean person that grew up in the U.S. She actually grew up in Barbados, or spent a lot of years of her growing up majority of her growing up years in Barbados. So she's definitely connected to that vibe from that island, and so on and so forth. Well, she went home, her and A$AP Rocky, and on their way back, thinking it was all good, he gets jammed up at the airport in LA, and they arrested him, and she had to go home by herself. At the time, Rocky got into a heated argument. This is what they're saying about his 2021 shooting incident. Allegedly, at the time, he got into a heated argument with an unnamed acquaintance where the rapper allegedly fired a gun at the victim. Now, this victim has testified and is willing to go to court, stand up and testify against A$AP Rocky, that he was the one that shot at me. And the victim actually sustained some minor injuries from that shooting. The victim has already testified that he ran away from the scene. It was him and some other people, I believe 2 or 3 other guys, who also ran away, but he got hit, or the bullet grazed his arm, I believe. According to the police report, the musician allegedly fled the scene on foot along with 2 other men. A$AP Rocky was released on $550,000 bail, $500,000 bail, a few hours after his arrest. Now I gotta tell you, $550,000 with his net worth combined with Rihanna's net worth, $550,000 is not a lot of money. But when they set your bail so high, it says a lot about what they think and where they're heading with your case. His next court date is set for August 17th. Someone said, Rihanna is a powerful person and she will do whatever she can to help him. This is what this insider person said to US Weekly, again, implying that, she has a whole lot of money. She's on a billionaires list now with a B, no longer a millionaire, billionaire. She has a brand to protect also, though. We got to think about that. Her Fenty brand she has to protect. She has her image to protect. And, of course, she has her sanity and herself to protect because she is a mother, regardless, that's bringing a child into the world. Worst case scenario is you have to bring a child into the world under a great deal of extra stress. So the person says that she loves A$AP Rocky and she wants him to be by her side when she gives birth, especially. An anonymous source also recently told Entertainment Tonight that the arrest is the last thing that Rihanna needs right now. No shit. She wants to be mellow and relaxed and focused 100% on the arrival of her baby, not stressing out, the insider told ET. This arrest was not something that they saw coming because A$AP ain't really tell her about it like that, as far as they know, and thought that that was the end of it. Well, this goes even deeper than that, though, because if you check in with Urban Island, now listen, A$AP Bari, you have A$AP Rocky, A$AP Bari, A$AP this person, A$AP that person, because they come from what's called a mob or a group or a gang. But we don't want to use those negative connotations. So it's A$AP Mob, and A$AP Mob has quite a few members in it. A$AP Rocky being the lead, and now A$AP Bari. Your friends sometimes are your worst enemies without even knowing it. After the arrest, A$AP Bari jumps on social media to let everybody know that mob member Relly snitched on A$AP Rocky. Now, nobody else knew who Relly was as far as anything to do with this shooting incident that they're speaking about until A$AP Bari let the cat out the bag. According to Urban Islands, A$AP Bari is lashing out on A$AP Mob member A$AP Relly, suggesting that he snitched on A$AP Rocky following Wednesday's surprised arrest at LAX. Apparently, this is friendship gone sour, and the gun came out. You could almost say, hey, if you don't have me on videotape, the incident never happened, right? It's not what you say in a court of law, it's what can be proven. But if you have the homies who are close to you and a part of your group suggesting or making statements to the media saying that it was this group member because he the one that A$AP shot at, he's the one that A$AP backed down with the gun. I was there. I seen it. You talk too much. So you're putting this man in trouble before the case even goes before the judge. It seems that the drama surrounding A$AP Rocky's dramatic arrest in the Los Angeles International Airport on April 20th is just beginning to unfold. That's at least according to A$AP Bari, who is now claiming that he knows who's responsible for turning A$AP Rocky into the police. He says that Rocky's arrest came following an alleged incident that took place in November of 2021 in a Hollywood area, and he was arrested for assault with a deadly weapon in connection with the incident. That's what he was arrested for, assault with a deadly weapon. That's a serious charge. Shortly after his arrest, his fellow A$AP Mob member, A$AP Bari, took it to social media and said all of this using Instagram. See, some of these dudes, you got to take away their phones, man. Snitching on your homies and snitching on yourself and think you're helping. Just talk too much sometimes. He claims that ASAP Relly, who is not a full member of the Harlem Collective, was the one who snitched on Rocky. According to his post, Relly was the victim of the alleged shooting who caught the minor injury and ran away from the scene. In an Instagram story, he claims, this is quote unquote what he put up on Instagram, this rat ass nigga told on Rocky, fucking rat. He wrote next to a screenshot of a post from ASAP Relly's Instagram page. And then he added in a follow-up, at Relly boss, why you went to the police? Shit, if somebody tried to kill me, shoot me with a gun, I'd go to the police too. That man thinks his life was in danger. I mean, you don't play with a gun. Shoot somebody and then call them a snitch for going to the police. But hey, I don't know what kind of gangster shit they're up to and how they're living their lives. They call themselves the mob. So I guess they were supposed to deal with this the mob way. All I'm saying is it does not look good. Following ASAP Rocky's arrest, TMZ shared footage of armed police officers executing a warrant on ASAP Rocky's LA home on Wednesday morning. They appeared to use a battering ram to break open the gate surrounding the property. And they went in there and they searched it up, and I guess they didn't find anything. Now, Rihanna has made it clear now that she, according to sources, that she plans to have her baby in Barbados. She wants to deliver in Barbados and spend some time in Barbados the first few months of the baby's life before she returns to LA, where she will live with ASAP Rocky. Or her and ASAP Rocky plan on living in LA together, right? But she wants the baby to be born in Barbados. And that's where the story is at. So definitely she's kind of stressed out right now because the situation is real. You know, it don't get real for others who are not involved in it. And she was dealing recently with cheating rumors. Even the girl who ASAP got accused of cheating on had to come on social media and let everybody know, like, hey, stop putting my name in this. Me and ASAP are good friends. We've been good friends for a long time. Rihanna even likes the stuff that I do as far as what I create. She wears my stuff. She reached out to me to do some work for her Fenty line. I have nothing to do with her husband or her man as far as cheating goes. So you have the public that's feeding this media frenzy, and it can get pretty overwhelming. My advice to Rihanna would be to put the phone away. Get off social media if you're on social media, and just take some time to live in some Zen moments, because that's what she wants, right? All right, go ahead and have your baby. Bring your baby into the world happy, and I hope all the best with this ASAP Rocky thing. How do you think this is going to unfold? Do you think it's going to disappear because she got a whole lot of money and money talks? Or do you think the court system, depending on what judge he gets, might be vindictive, or might just decide, hey, I'm doing things by the book, and try to make this a media spectacle? Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll catch you on the next video. You already know, if the topic is hot, we're on it. It's Hot Topics TV. I'm out. Peace.